Hey guys, David here. Welcome to Digital Outlook. In today's video, we're going to revisit a favorite blockchain of mine, XDC, and we're going to do some TA. But before we do, if you'd hit that like and subscribe, tell your friends and family so we can get this information out to as many people as possible, that would be fantastic. So guys, without further ado, why don't we get to it? Okay guys, so here we have XDC up on the daily time frame on TradingView. And guys, this video is going to be primarily all TA. Now, if you want some fantastic fundamental analysis on XDC, guys, I'm going to refer you over to this video that we did just a couple of weeks ago. Global Trade is Going Digital on XDC right in here. And guys, we did a deep dive into why I personally believe that XDC has massive growth potential going forward. So you're going to want to take a look at that one if you want to get some great fundamental analysis. All right. So guys, here we have a beautiful chart as far as I'm concerned on XDC. Now guys, as we all know, over the last year and a bit, XDC did what a lot of these coins had done. We just went through this massive impulse and correction. And so there was our one wave, there was our two, there was our three, here's our four, and there's our five wave, all the way up at that tip top around that, what, about 19-cent range. Now let's just take a look here at our correction that we made. So guys, there's our big A wave right in there. There's our B. And guys, there's our C right there that we printed in June. Now guys, why does this chart excite me so much? Well guys, what I see in this chart is just such a setup for a maximum growth potential in XDC that when we start climbing back up and we start hitting some of these higher targets and the bull market is on again, I think XDC is going to blow past this last impulse wave, this last five wave, and we are just going to see something like we haven't seen in a long time. Now I'm going to show you why. So guys, in the last video, we were right in this range right in here. And I was saying, hey, look, we're way down here on the RSI. And I see that XDC is going to start making a crawl back up and that we weren't going to lose this low in here. And that is exactly what happened over the last couple of weeks. We literally made a 23 to 25% move, believe it or not. This small move equaled about 25% in 2 weeks. Now, guys, in a traditional market, especially a bear market like this one, a 25% move in 2 weeks is an absolute phenomenal gain. And let me just show you what I'm talking about, because I'm going to zoom in to this area right in here. Take a look at this, guys. All right, let's move that back. Okay, so here we were in this move back over here a couple weeks back. We were right at this 2.1, 2.2, and we moved all the way up over here, and it's, look at that, guys, 24.92% move from literally that 2.2 to the 2.7, well, at that point about 2.8, where we topped out and we made a bit of a retrace. We're down in that 2.7 range right now. But even so, guys, that was phenomenal. What an amazing long in just 2 weeks. Really a great move. All right, so guys, what I want to show you here is where could XDC be going in the short term future, in the next 2-3 weeks. All right, so why don't we just drop in our Fibonacci right in here, take it all the way this low, bring it all the way across, and we're going to drop in some support and resistance, and we're going to take a look at where we could be going in the next couple weeks. So let me just shift this, pull this down a bit here, because I want to see some of There we go. I love it when we can at least see the 1618. All right, guys. So let's do our support and resistance right in here. Now, guys, one thing I want to help you learn to do for yourself is identify these support and resistance targets. Now, the reason for that is it will help you gauge your trading plan in the future. You're going to see things just by establishing support and resistance lines. You're going to be able to see things a little bit clearer than when it looks like it's all jibbled up all over the place. So what we got is we have our major support down there at the bottom of that wick, and I'll move that in just a quick second here. And here we have our first resistance right up in here, right on the tip top of that wick right there. So I can see we're just a little off that wick there. So let's pull that right down. Okay, super. So guys, what I want to show you in this is how easy it is for you to be able to see the support and resistance. So what happens when you have a situation where a price of an asset is falling and it hits level, and it stops there and bounces? Right there is going to be your support. So we can see our support is right in that area, right there at that 2.2, 2.25 cent range right in there. Now, guys, what has happened since then? Well, we came all the way up here and we bounced over here and we got rejected at this level. Now, guys, that identifies our area of resistance, and that was around that 2.84 cent range. And what happened is we've popped down here, and now look, we've popped back up and we're making a bull flag in here. And guys, I want to show you something that I see in here. What I see in here is a nice big cup and handle right in there. So for me, guys, what I'm looking for just in the short term, just from a measured move, if we were to see that as a cup and handle, just drop this down in here. Let's move that over. So guys, once we come back up and we retest this resistance and break it, I'm expecting that we could see a move up to the 3.3 cent range. Now, I want to show you something else that's kind of unique. So here, remember what we were talking about, our ranges for support and resistance? Well, right there, you can see that that candle body got stopped out right there, and that would be our major level of support right up in there. Right here, where we had some resistance right up in there, and we got rejected from that and came back. Well, look where our measured move would take us. Right back up, guys, to that 3.32 cent range right in there. Now, guys, why don't we put in another support and resistance where we can actually see what's truly going on? And here we have another one right in here, and I'm going to show you just how easy this is to identify so that you can actually do this for yourself. All right, so guys, what do you see here? You see that we had come down and we fell to this area, and for a time there, look, this on the daily time frame, look at those two candle bodies right there, finding it as support. And it bounced off that, and here we found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days that acted as support. Now, guys, one thing to note to yourself when you're looking at support and resistance, when you got a situation where you're coming back and it's hitting as support, and it's not really making any bounce up there, you can see actually that the buyers are being exhausted and the sellers are kind of taking over, and then boom, down you go until you hit the next level, and boom, down you go until you hit the next level. So that is what had happened in that move. So guys, now when we're looking at this Fibonacci, what we are looking at is the Fibonacci retracement levels. So when I'm looking at this Fibonacci, I'm looking at it for where can we potentially retracing to on a move back up. And I'm starting to build this support resistance profile to help me see that. And here, guys, you can see support. We lost it. It became resistance. So now, guys, what I see potentially happening here over the next few weeks with this scenario is, if this is actually a cup and handle like I think it is, and right here we've got this bull flag right in here, this bull pennant, then I think what's going to happen is we're going to retest this 2.8 cent area again, and my guess is we will break through it. We will make a measured move to that 3.3 cent range in there. And guys, what are we doing? We're just crawling up the stairs, like I said in that last video. All the support and resistance until we start making some major moves. Now, guys, just take a look at this area right in here. This, to me, is just crazy because once we break through this area in here, we are going to have a major impulse, in my view, right up and in here. So, guys, take a look at this range right in here. So here we have at the, let's just point that out here. That's at the 4.7 cent range. Look at all that we came back up and we found resistance right in here, but we didn't actually, we kept hitting it, and then we got rejected and we fell. So guys, now that we're going to be going back up, this area in here is going to be resistant. But guys, look at all the air. After this range here, after this 4.7 cent range, look at the air all the way up that you're going to see coming all the way up, really right up into this area right in here. Okay, and this area right up in here, guys, is the 5.7 cent range, which is a major range for XDC. But look at this right up and in there. Look at all that air between this range at 4.7 and this range at 5.7. Now, guys, what will our measured move look like from where we are right now up to this 3.3 cent range? Guys, that's another 23% jump. So really what we're talking about is from this low in June what, 30th in here, all the way up to this move right here. Guys, that was a 48% long. That is absolutely fantastic on a short-term trade. But guys, I do not believe it's going to stop there. I believe that we're at this point in the market, we have hit our bottom and we are going to start making a climb, a crawl back up the stairs. Now, is this going to happen overnight? No, it's going to take some weeks to play out. But I truly believe that we are going to see these targets hit. And what's going to happen is, like I've drawn in here, you're just going to go up the stairs. You're going to hit these resistance. You're going to come back to support. You're going to break through them. You're going to come back as support. You're going to hit some resistance. You're going to come back as support. And you're just going to make your step up the stairs. Remember, bulls go up the stairs and bears go out the window. They cascade. When these markets fall, look at these measured moves when they fall right in here. Take a look at that right there. Wow, what a whopping drop. Look at this whopping drop right in here. Now, guys, on a macro scale, XDC has dropped over 80% in its full measured move, and it has happened over a 300 plus day period. And guys, to me, I am absolutely convinced that we have already hit bottom with XDC. And when you review that video for the fundamental analysis side of XDC, you're going to see why a chart like this is exciting me so much. Because guys, just a couple weeks ago, we were talking about being down here. And when you review that video, you're going to see it in the RSI, way oversold. And guys, we have barely hit our mid-range yet. And we are going to see a move up here like these moves up in here. Look at back here, guys, when we were oversold. Boom. Back here, oversold. Boom. We are going to see a banger move. Guys, we're on the way back up, and XDC has some major growth potential in my view. I really hope that you enjoyed this TA. If you guys would hit the like and subscribe, that'd be fantastic. But guys, also hit the notification bell so you don't miss on any new updates that I do. And also, guys, feel free to drop some comments down in the box below. If you disagree with my analysis here, put in your analysis. We can discuss that. I don't have any issue with people that don't agree. That's all right. I think that we have a great dialogue when we're able to discuss ideas. So, guys, this is the video I have for you today. I truly hope you enjoyed it. So guys, before you go, check out this marvelous scene in here. This is out where I live, and it's just absolutely beautiful. And you know just how much I love being outside like this. Just take a look. Just gorgeous. So guys, as you know, I'm not a financial advisor, and this isn't financial advice. But if you found value in it, if you'd hit that like and subscribe, I'd appreciate that. So guys, in the meantime and in between time, stay safe Be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next one.